The recommended daily salt intake varies when it comes to health guidelines. And when you look at all the organizations giving out these guidelines, there's one thing in common. That is to limit your salt intake. And there's a reason for that. So in our topic today, we want to answer, how much salt should I take? This is the Holistic Wellness Sports. There are a lot of guidelines guiding the intake of salt, but there are some 3 renowned health organizations in the world, and they've talked about it. So I want to look at all these 3 organizations, what is said about how much salt you should take and the sodium content in each of these recommendations. So we start with the first one, which is the World Health Organization, or WHO. The WHO recommends you take 5 grams of salt a day. And with these 5 grams of salt, that you can have an approximate sodium content of about 2,000 milligrams. And there is a reason for that. Now let's move to the next health organization, which is the American Heart Association. American Heart Association, or AHA. The AHA recommends you take 5.7 grams or 5.75 grams of salt per day. And this can have a sodium content of approximately 2,300. Yeah, and this is for a normal person with no heart issues. But with people suffering from high blood pressure, they recommend they take 3.75 grams. 3.75 grams, which will also have a sodium content of about 1,500. I hope you can relate to this. This is for people who are suffering from high blood pressure. That's great. Now let's talk about the last health organization, which is the United States Dietary Guideline. They also recommend you take the same 5.75 grams. 5.75 grams, which we know will have a sodium content of about 2,300 milligrams. So you see, one common thing about all these 3 health organizations is that when you analyze the statistics they've given, they all centered between 5 and 7 grams. 5 and 6 grams. Yes, between 5 and 6 grams. That should be the recommended amount of salt you take a day. But the reason why they're limiting the salt intake to these figures is to maintain or manage your sodium consumption. When sodium is too much in your body, there's going to be serious problems. So in our next video, we're going to be talking about another topic, which says, why should you limit your salt intake? So we're going to know the reason why they've limited your salt intake to these levels, and why what can happen when you take more of sodium, which is in the salt. So as you await this video, what you can do is to prepare towards it by subscribing, liking, sharing it to others. And when you subscribe and you turn on the bell, when this video drops, you'll be the first person to get it, and you are going to educate yourself one more time. This is the Holistic Wellness Sport. You know that at Eddie Fitness 24 Club, our coaching programs, they are still active. The general coaching program, the customized coaching program, any of them that you would like to get started on for your weight management program or losing belly fats, this is available for you. So if you want to get started, get into the description. You'll find our WhatsApp link. You can send us a message directly, or just tap straight into the website, complete the form, and we're going to get hold of your form and we'll get started with you too. Till same time next week, be safe and be good.